Hello there everyone, and welcome back for another mod review. And today I have two really nice mods to review for you guys. First up, we have the McHale 998 Square Bale Wrapper version 1.0. Yes, somebody finally made a modded Square Bale Wrapper, so I was really happy to see that. Version 1.0. File size for that is 7 megabytes. Then we have this baler over here, and this makes micro bales, makes really small bales that you can lift up with your hands, and it's a pretty cool contraption. Actually, there's 6 of these in total. When you will have to unzip the zip file. I'm going to walk you through that. What I'm going to do, guys, is I'm going to discuss a few things regarding these mods. We'll go over the shop and check out some of the specs. Then I will test them out on the field and show you just how they work. So let's get started. And we'll start over here with the Bale Wrapper. Once again, this is the McHale 998 Square Bale Wrapper version 1.0. The file size for this is 7 megabytes. The required power to use this is unlisted. The price in the shop is $32,400 with a $5 a day maintenance fee. Has a work speed of 15 kilometers an hour. Has a clean log. There's no errors in the log, and it is washable. So let's take a little look around at that. You can see the rolls of wrap there, guys, but you will not have to refill this. This thing is so cool. I'm so glad they finally made one of these. Because the only way you could wrap square bales before, guys, was with the Coon DLC. That was it. So let's go over the shop. We'll take a look at that. Under baling technology, of course. And there it is there. Like I said, 32.4 in the shop. 15 kilometer an hour at work speed. Makes round. Well, you have to make the bales and use this to wrap them. This doesn't make the bales. Now, actually, if you had a baler that had an arm on the back that you can connect something else, you could bring this along with you. Now, if you want, look in my baling technology playlist, and you will find a baler to go along with this. You could find a multicolor one, and you'll find one that could attach this onto the back of it. So you'll be able to make bales and do that at the same time. Wrap them. So let's move on to this. Now I have to tell you straight up, guys, when you download this, it's going to be a RAR file. All you have to do is download that RAR file. If you're using 7-zip, once it's downloaded, just click on the RAR file and you'll see that there's 6 zip files inside, one for each of these. Just take them on out and put them in your mods folder. So this is the Sipma 224/1 pack version 1.0. It makes micro bales, that's what I call them, but it makes smaller bales that you're able to pick up with your hands. The file size for this is 144 megabytes. Price in the shop is $5,976 with a $1 a day maintenance fee. The required power to pull this is 28 kilowatts and 38 horsepower, so anything can pull this. Has a work speed of 10 kilometers an hour. Now this usually, I actually reviewed one of these before, and it usually comes with a trailer that collects the bales, but you will have to find another means of collecting them. I will use a autoload trailer, but it's not meant for these small bales, but you could still transport them if you wanted to, but we're going to be taking a look at that also when we test it out. So over in the baling technology, there they are there. You can just pick and choose the ones you want to keep out of these and get rid of the rest if you want. I mean, there's no sense of having 6 of them, right? They kind of messed up the price here. These are all 5,976. He accidentally added an extra 2 there. That's all he did. And yeah, extra number there. So these work all the same, although some of them look a little different, especially this one here. But this one actually has that cage too. See, normally when you hook up to the bale trailer, this little cage here goes up and over, and all the bales move along here and drop into the cage. But you can still make them with that. I thought it was a really cool mod, and I can't wait to show you that. Okay, here we are out on the field. We're going to hook up to our bale wrapper. I already went ahead and made some grass bales, so we'll just go ahead and pick them up. You don't have to turn this on or anything, guys, but the one thing you do have to do is put the work position on by pressing the X key. Now when I put it in work mode, you'll see the whole thing shift to the side so you can pick up the bales. And it'll start wrapping it automatically. You just drive right up to it and check it out. Pretty cool. I definitely like that. I just can't believe it took this long for somebody to make a square bale wrapper. Now there is one in the Coon DLC But I mean, if you don't have that, you weren't able to get access to this. So once it's done, guys, all you have to do is press the Y key. It'll cut it for you, drop it down, and drop right off the back. And then you can drive up to your next bale and just continue on. Now I'm going to do a couple of these with you guys. Then I'll probably go ahead and time lapse it and get a bunch of them done at once. Then I'll grab a trailer and pick these up. Then we'll test out the other one. So let me clear my HUD here. Get a really good look at that. Did a great job. Y key. And that's it. Once you press Y, it does everything. So X to unfold and Y to eject the bale. That's all you have to do. That's something I can't hear it here, but I can hear it inside the tractor. Crazy. Okay, let's eject that. We'll do one more here, guys. So yeah, as long as the bale touches that ramp in the front, you're good to go. And it never runs out of wrap. Okay guys, I'm going to go ahead and time lapse this and make a few more bales. Alright, we'll just go ahead and collect the bales now. All wrapped up. You can see they're on their side there. So you can see they can be picked up no problem with an auto-load trailer. So that is the McHale 998 square bale wrapper. Okay, now over to our Sipma baler. Now you would think this thing is fairly straightforward, but this actually took me a while to figure out. I almost gave up on it actually, so I'm going to walk you through that. So yes, you can also bring up a Bale Counter by pressing the M key. Look up in the top right hand corner, you can see I got 100% twine, and it shows how many bales I've made. With the R key you can reset your Bale Counter after you start making them. What messed me up is a lot of these things you have to do from the outside of the baler. So let me jump forward here, because you have to get it in its work position first. So you can open up a few compartments on here as well. I just gotta watch it because it's easy to jump back in. But if you can see, I can press the Y key and open that panel. You can see the twine inside there. Isn't that neat? Then you can come over here and you're going to want to drop this flap with the V key, because your bales are going to come out of there. You can also open this little compartment here. Let's see, it's easy to jump back inside. You come over to this little compartment on the side here and you can open that as well. I don't know why that one opens, but you can open it. And then there's a compartment right on the back here that you can open as well. Hide cover? I've never seen hide cover. Oh, I've never seen that one before. Okay. I know that I'm trying to open that one on the top. Maybe I can do it from the back here. See, it's... Let me disconnect this. Maybe it'd be easier. But a lot of this you got to do by hand, guys. It's kind of weird. Work mode. See that? It didn't show up in the tractor, but watch. This whole thing will shift once I push it. So you got to put it in work mode. You might be able to do that from there when it's hooked to the tractor. Maybe you had to do it from the other side, but some of these things you can't do it from inside. You have to do it from the outside. For instance, here's another. Okay, let me open that top part first. I just want to show you that that can be opened, which is really neat. I don't know why you'd want to, but it's still cool. Let's close that. Let's close all these little compartments that I don't need. And you've seen the twine. Let's put that back. And the last thing you have to do is lower the implement. And you actually got to do that by hand too. See that? Lower with the V key. Now watch that arm over there on the side. Watch it crank it down. Isn't that neat? Like, I could not figure this stuff out, guys, because there's so many little things, and it doesn't tell you anything until you actually come out and start walking around this thing. Then it's like, oh, there's compartments on it. So let's give this a try. Hopefully that's all set up to go. It makes little tiny bales. Wait till you get a load of this. Okay, let's turn it on. Okay, it seems to be on. Implements down, I think. Yes, so everything should be good here. Yeah. So check it out. Watch the little bales that come out of this thing. Now, it's too bad it doesn't come with the wagon. I didn't notice it there anyway. I went through a few categories and I didn't notice the wagon there, but that is cool. And I'll show you something else that's neat about this, is the fact that you can pick these up. Look at that. You can take these bales, lift them up, toss them. Isn't that awesome? I thought that was pretty cool. This is actually at least a 2015 mod that's been redone, but I mean, like I said, you have your choice of 6 different ones as well. This will work with all grass, straw, and hay. So let's stop right there. I like the little way it moves around and stuff. Okay, we'll turn that off right there. So I don't know how to eject the bales either. So you can see the bale counter up top. Oh, maybe it does run out of twine. Let's see what happens when I reset the bale counter. Maybe that'll reset that too. I didn't see that in the shop though. I didn't see no twine here. Pallets of twine. No. Miscellaneous? No. Unless it's another mod. But I didn't notice that number going down last time. So I know once you get out, when you close that flap, one bale will come out. But besides that, I think the rest may have to stay inside until you crank it up again. See that? That's so awesome. Okay. Raise that up with the V key. Can you also work the work position from here? No. So I just want to show you with the auto-load bale trailer here. You can pick these up, but the thing is, they're not meant for bales this size, but you can still collect them. Let's hit the X key here. There you go. They look pretty funny, but I mean, you can collect them. They're not going to lay down too softly. But hopefully they'll get the trailer out that belongs to this. It's like a wagon. So there you have it, guys. That was the McHale 998 square Bale Wrapper version 1.0. The file size for that was 7 megabytes. Then we had the Sipma 224/1 pack version 1.0 mixed micro bales. The file size for that is 144 megabytes. Don't forget to unzip that file. Additional information and links can be found down below in the description, guys. I really hope you enjoyed today's review. If you did, maybe you can leave a like on your way out. And if you're new to the channel, why don't you go ahead and click on Nick right there in the middle of your screen, and I'll bring you new mod reviews every second day and Let's Plays every other day. Plus my Patreon link is just below that if you'd like to help and contribute to a smaller channel. It really helps out. So until next time, take care, and I'll see you all in the next one.